Hello my dear students, today we are working with the Cambridge Primary English Activity Book, Unit 2. I want you to be ready with Unit 2 and open with me the book, page 17. Page 17. When we look at page 17, we will have the title, Finding Out and Making. Number 1, Reading Label. So we are talking about labels, and I told you before that the label is a word that is put beside the picture to explain what is the picture about. So repeat after me again. Label, label. Okay, so reading labels. Exercise letter A. Join the word labels to the pictures. Fill in the blank labels. So you are going to join the words with the pictures, and we have 3 empty boxes. In the 3 empty boxes, you are going to write the 3 words that we have here. We have the word a pen pot. We have jug, sink. So what all you need to do is write these 3 words in the 3 empty boxes. Okay, now let's turn over the page and open page 18. When we open page 18, we will find here writing labels. So exercise letter A, as you can see here, I put some guiding for you. In the label, write yes, write Y for yes, and N for no. So learners identify correct labels from items that are correctly labeled. So this is exercise letter A. In exercise letter A, you are going to find the answers here. Let's look at the pictures together. So here we have tree. So is the picture is really a tree? Yes. So write Y. Number 2, bank. Bank. Is it really a bank? No. No. Okay, so we are going to write N. Leaf. Is it really a leaf? Yes, it's a leaf. So write Y for yes. Stone. Is it really a stone? Yeah, it's a stone. So we are going to write Y for yes. The next picture is frog. So do we have really frog here? No, it's not a frog. There are some rocks. So we're going to write N for no. Flower, is it a flower? Yes, write Y. Grass, is it grass? Yes, write Y. Snail, is it a snail? Write yes. Okay, and here we have the answers. The second exercise, which is exercise letter B, I want you to look at your books in exercise letter B. Here we are going to write a gift label. So, how many gift labels do we have? We have 3 gift labels. So write the labels for these presents. Who will you send each present to? So we have 3 gift labels. The first one, which is a bunch of flowers. So it will be to all of you. I will send it to all of you from your teacher, Miss Rani. Okay? So it will be sent to all of you. And now let's move, and this is page 19, and in page 19 we have number 3, looking at signs. So in the previous page we talked about label, and today now we are talking a new word, which is the word sign. Sign. The sign is a picture that you can find somewhere telling you or guiding you to do something or not to do something. Okay, here we have some signs and we have some pictures, and you're going to match the pictures. So the first one, which is letter A, it's a stop sign, so we are going to match it with the word stop. The second picture, which is letter B, you can see a boy who is so angry, so please match it with the word angry. In picture letter C, we can see a baby, and the baby is crying, so it means that the baby is sad. It's a sign that the baby is sad. So match the picture of the baby with the word sad. Letter D, we have a sign not to turn, right? So you cannot go this way, which means no way. So please match it. It's already done for you, letter D. So let's go to letter F. We have a sign for the zoo, so match it with the word zoo. The last one is a sign for the word school. As you can see in the last sign for the word school, all the letters are capital letters. All the letters are capital letters. So whenever you are writing a sign, use capital letters. Okay? So in the second exercise, which is number 4, sign in capital letters, write a sign in capital letters. So exercise letter A in page 19, number 4. Here in this square, you are going to draw your own sign and write the word inside the sign using capital letter. Now let's move to page 20. Now we are working on page 20. Okay. As we are working in page 20, we have number 5, following instructions. So we are starting working with the word instructions again. And here we have some questions about instructions and about mixing colors. So exercise letter A, write yes or no. Number 1, you mix red and yellow to make blue. No, it's not right. Number 2, you mix blue and red to make yellow. No, it's not true. Number 3, you mix yellow and blue to make green. Yes, it's right. So number 1 is no, number 2 is no, number 3 is yes. Now we're going to answer exercise letter B. Color the charts, write the missing label. In the first one, which is already done for you, we have red mixed with blue, so it will give purple. So number 1 is purple and it's already done for you. Number 2, when we mix red and yellow, we will get orange. When we mix red and yellow, we will get orange. So please underline, write the word orange. And number 3, when we mix yellow and blue together, of course we will get green. Yes, that's very good. Now let's move. Here we have page 21. We are working on page 21, and in page 21 we are working with lesson 6, checking the instructions. So in the previous page we were working with following instructions, so now we are checking the instructions. So write a word in each gap, and here we have a picture, and of course we have labels for the pictures. So what you need, here are the things that you are going to need when you are going to be ready for painting. So we need paint brushes. Okay, in paint brushes I want you to take care of 2 important things. Number 1, the pronunciation of letter P with air coming out of your mouth. Okay, and the word brush ends with sh, so whenever we have a word that ends with sh, we put the plural form by adding es. Okay, so we have paint brushes. How many paint brushes do we have here? 3 paint brushes. Very good. And we have sketch piece of paper. Okay, here we have all the answers for the sentences from number 1 to number 6. Let's read the answers together. What you need. So you are going to complete by adding the words. Number 1, how to make orange. So the missing word is how. Number 2, mix blue and red to make purple. So the missing word is red. Number 3, how to make green. So the missing word is make. Number 4, mix red and yellow to make orange. So the missing word is mix. How to make purple. So the missing word is purple. Mix blue and yellow to make green. So the missing word is green. Yes, very good. Now let's come here. It's very easy exercise. So exercise letter B. He wants you to write the same words here, but you are going to write the letters in the right order. So here we have sugar, eggs, milk, flour, and butter. They are the same words that we have in the above exercise: butter, flour, eggs, milk, sugar. Okay, so again, which page are we working on? We are working on page 24. Okay, as we are working on page 24, we have lesson number 9, which is called instructions in recipes. So again, we are talking about instructions in recipes. Okay, but before moving on, I want to tell you about the exercise in page 22, which is writing instructions. So we talked about following instructions. We talked about checking instructions, and we will talk about in page 22 about writing instructions. And the page 22 is the same as the page I gave you in the worksheet. So please go back to the worksheet that you did and complete page 22 the same as what you did in the same page of the worksheet. Write the title, write the things that you need, write the steps or the methods for the recipe. And in page 23, you are going to follow the numbers and write them back on the line. Here in page 24, we are working with number 9, instructions in recipes. And I told you before about what is a recipe. It's the steps that we are making, that we are using to make a certain dish. Okay. So now we need to join the words, join the picture to the food label. And here we have what you need to do. So the first step is what you need to make a cake. What you need to make a cake. What do we call these words? We call them ingredients. We call them ingredients. So in this page, we are talking about the ingredients. What you need. Because in the coming page, we are talking about the instructions or what to do. So here we are talking about what you need. And we are making food, so we have ingredients. Ingredients. Okay. Here are the answers. Eggs, butter, flour, sugar, milk. Now, unit 10. Checking the instructions. Checking the instructions. So we have to follow instructions, check instructions, write instructions, give instructions. So exercise letter A, write a word in each gap. Okay, words to help you. We have put, in, bake, powder, sugar, the, mix. Okay, this is how to make muffins. How to make muffins. So in the previous page, which was unit 9, lesson 9 of unit 2, we were talking about the ingredients. But in lesson 10 of unit 2, we are talking about the methods, what to do. Okay? So here we have some sentences and we are going to complete them. And here are the answers. Number 1, put the flour, put in the flour, so the missing word is the. Number 2, put in the baking powder, and then mix, so the missing word is powder. Number 3, pour in the sugar, so the missing word is sugar. Number 4, put put in the choco chips and then mix. Number 5, put in the eggs and then mix. So the missing word in number 5 is mix. Number 6, put in the milk and then mix. So the missing word is in. Number 7, put in the oven to bake. Bake. So the missing word is bake. And here again we have the word oven, and we were talking about we using oven for baking when we were talking about the gingerbread man and the chapati man. So we put the bread, the gingerbread man, in the oven to bake. Okay, so we have the word bake, which is long A with magic E. Let's move to the next page. Page number 11, changing the text. Draw the cake you want to make. Okay, I will draw my cake. So we need to draw the cake in exercise letter A. And then after drawing the cake, we need to answer some questions about it. Here we have some guidance. In exercise letter A, we need to draw the cake that we like to make. And in exercise letter B, we need to answer some questions about the cake. Okay, here is my cake that I would like to make. And the first thing I need to do is to write what type of cake is it. So let's check here. We have different types of cakes. We have sponge cake, we have black forest cake, red velvet cake, chocolate cake, lemon cake. So we have different types of cakes. Let's go to exercise letter B. Now answer these questions about your cake. Number 1, what flavor will it be? What flavor will it be? You need to choose only 1 or 2 words from these words. I have here some suggestions for you. So if we are making like a sponge cake or black and forest cake, it may be vanilla flavor. If we're making a chocolate cake, or black forest cake, we may choose chocolate flavor. We can use Nutella flavor. If we are making lemon cake, we can use lemon, or you can have some peanut as a flavor. Number 2, what is in it? When I'm talking about what is in it, so we are talking about the ingredients that you use for making a cake. The ingredients that you use for making a cake. Let's talk about the ingredients that we discussed before. Here are the ingredients. We have eggs, sugar, flour, butter, baking powder, and oil. Okay, let's move to question number 3. What is on it? What is on it? So we are talking about the decoration at the top of the cake. The decoration at the top of the cake. So at the top of the cake, you can put some chocolated chips, like the one I have here. You can put some Nutella, peanut, fruits, and you can add some syrup. What is a syrup? A syrup is like the juice, okay? And we use all of these things for decoration. So if you need to put decoration on your cake. Okay, let's move to the next one. In this page, we are making a survey. So you need to write the name of one of your family members here, or your friends. So here we have a guiding for you, activity book guiding of exercise letter A. Learners carry out a survey among family and friends about what they like to cook, and they say which food is the most popular. Okay, so in exercise letter A, you are going to ask your family and your friends about what they like to cook. And in exercise letter B, you are going to tell about what do you think is the most popular food that people like to cook? Okay, so for example, you are going to write my name, so you are going to write Rania here, and you are going to ask me, what do you like to cook? Do you like to cook cakes? Yes. Do you like to cook pizza? Yes. Do you like to cook bread? No. What else do you like to cook? I like to cook meat, so write meat here. And you're going to go to your brother. What is the name of your brother? You're going to write the name of your brother here, and you're going to ask your brother, do you like to cook cakes? And you're going to tick if yes. Do you like to cook pizza? You're going to tick it if yes. Do you like to cook bread? You're going to tick it if yes, or leave it if no. And here again the same question, what else do you like to cook? After doing the survey, you are going to write here which food do you think most people like to cook, okay? And I think that most people like to cook cakes. Nice, that's very good. Let's move here to this page, and in this page I want you to read the words, cover them, and write them again. So we have read and we have write. Read and write. So read the word and then cover it and then write it here. But I want you to write it here twice. So I have a note here for you. Please write each word twice. Write each word twice. So write the word twice here, please. So the first one is cake. Write cakes. You, make, know, to, how. And what we can find here we can find that the numbers are not in the correct order. Why? Because we are going to order the words according to the numbers and write them here on the line in exercise letter B. So number 1 is do. Number 2 is you, so do you. Number 3 is know, so do you know. Number 4 is how, so do you know how. Number 5 is to, so do you know how to make cakes? So you are going to write the question here. But we have 2 important tips for you. Number 1, please begin with the capital letter and put the correct punctuation at the very end. Okay, so here we have, do you know how to make cakes? What do we have to begin with? We have to begin with the capital letter. What do we have to end with? We have to end with a question mark. So please underline the capital letter at the very beginning, underline the question mark at the very end. And this is page 28, the last page of this unit. Thank you very much. I want all of you to write neatly in a good handwriting, and thank you.